Hi, my name is Megan Cisco, and I will be doing my speech on the organization that I am a part of, which is Arkansas Tech University, and how I feel that it could be better. My life before the knowledge and the experiences of the expenses of college here at Arkansas Tech University, which includes the tuition, the dorm, and then paying for books and access codes and all that other stuff that goes a part of everything you pay for to go to college, was a lot simpler, to say the least, considering for me and many others that it has led to debt. I want to start off by saying that I find that Arkansas Tech University is a great place to go to college. This is in no way me saying that Arkansas Tech is a bad place and that it's too expensive. It's quite affordable. However, there are just certain things about the pricing concerning books and access codes that I find to be unnecessary, which is what I'm going to be talking about today. This problem has affected life around me because it has been a constant source of stress and anxiety, because paying for college and the expenses of books that have come with the classes I've taken have just been quite stressful. A certain statistic I found was that 9 in 10 borrowers experience significant anxiety due to their loan burdens. And this has affected me personally because I have realized that college is going to be very expensive and that I'm going to need to be taking out loans, because when you add the cost of the tuition and that part of the bill, and then you have to pay for books and access codes, it really adds up. And if you're like me and you have siblings who are in college, who are about to be in college, and it can add up real quickly, and so you need to take out loans. Another statistic I found was that the student loan debt in 2020 is currently standing at $1.56 trillion. And so I find this problem to be worth addressing because there are many out there who are currently struggling with the expenses of college and are going into debt. And I find that that should not be such a common thing for people who are simply trying to further their education and earn themselves a degree. Another statistic I found was that over 1 million students drop out of college every year, and 70% of those who are dropping out is because of the cost of college. The possibility for change that is created by my topic is that to potentially have books and the access codes for the classes that I mentioned earlier to be free. And I find that to be considerable and to be necessary and done, because the cost of attending college alone and the bill you have to pay is already super high. So I find that it would just be more necessary for the cost of books and access codes to be free. And so there's an upside in embracing this topic and potentially seeing it through, and that is for the students who are struggling with anxiety and depression from their student loan debts, who could be relieved by some of that weight for not having to find the money to pay for those expenses of the books and the access codes when they're already having to pay for a bill, like myself. But then there is a downside to if this problem was to be remained unsolved, and that would be for the students who will continue to struggle and potentially drop out and be unable to finish their degree because of the expenses, which I find to be extremely sad. At Arkansas Tech, I mentioned this before, the prices are considerably low compared to other colleges. However, the cost of the books and the access codes are still quite expensive, when I simply find that they just shouldn't be. And so, to embrace this topic, I have decided to make this speech for my fellow students here at Arkansas Tech University, because anybody who is watching this is probably in my class who's watching this video, because they probably have to. And I'm making this to bring awareness to those of you who are watching, to potentially motivate some of you to do the same. So, in that choice of wanting to make a difference might look like becoming more educated on the troubling expenses here at Arkansas Tech University, and reaching out on how awareness could be spread for others who go here and others who just simply go to college and are struggling. And so, when or if this resolution could be made and books and access codes could be made free, that will be obvious, because I believe that there will be quite a lesser amount of student loan debt and a lesser amount of people who are struggling with anxiety and depression that is stemmed from student loan debt. And that's all I have for you guys, and I thank you guys for listening.